Hey, this is Jonathan from GameSpot Asia here. I'm going to show off a little bit of Icarus Online, this really new MMO from WeMade Games. Here I'm just killing a bunch of rhino people, going through a jailbreak scenario right here. Had like a bunch of NPCs rescue me and help them out while I help kill these little dudes, these big ass guys with axes and everything. I'm currently controlling the Guardian class. Really good defensive guy, a girl as you may see here, holds a shield. It has like a shield bash attack, like a few attacks here and there, and even a cool counter move. Like if I were to be in a shield stance, any enemy that attacks me, he or she will probably get countered really bad, like high damage and everything. I just rescued an NPC right there. As you can tell, you can't really tell that the game looks really good, but when you are on screen playing it at G-Star, it really looks beautiful, honestly. Right here, yeah, that's a cutscene going on there, just showing off like how they all got captured, who's the big bad of the whole scenario. Really big ass knight right there, really mysterious guy. You'll probably fight him later on in the game. There's some exposition right there with his army. Yeah, he's up to no good, obviously. This game actually uses a whole targeting system when it comes to attacking foes, but I felt that the controls here feel a bit more flexible. I'm not sure if you can actually dodge, because I mean, I know you can block because the Guardian has actual block attacks, but considering other classes, I haven't had time to try those out yet. So yeah, right here we're just heading off to a path, fight the big boss right there, and those little icons there, it actually makes game's actually a bit casual friendly. The arrows pointing to you to your destination. And that is our end of level boss. So in order to truly be free, you gotta kick his ass. It's pretty basic right there stuff. If I had actually online players to play with, it will be much easier. That's your hint right there. Destroy the crystal to actually damage this guy. Because if you keep damaging him, he'll regenerate his health. So you need to actually destroy the crystal. I do hope the future battles for this can be a bit more puzzle based, so at least there's some element of strategy, like especially when you want to go with your teammates and everything during online combat. And every boss's attack will always have like a telegraph. Like you just saw earlier on, like the rhino boss is actually swinging his axe. That just signifies going to be a very huge area of effect things, so helps that you actually have to avoid it, like just sidestep or just run the heck away. Alright, the crystal's gone, so now he'll be easier to kill, and he won't regenerate his health so fast. As I mentioned before, the game actually looks really pretty. It's actually running on the CryEngine 3 engine. Really good stuff. So far, WeMade hasn't actually announced a plan yet to actually make this free to play or a charged product, but most likely it'll be free to play. And just imagine, this might actually raise the standards for some games here and there. Alright, boss is gone. We just find our mounts and we are off to go. Off to the sunset. How about we just show off a bit of pirate action, shall we? We are at a different area of the demo, and now I'm riding a panther mount. This game actually focuses a lot on mounted combat. I can't really fight here right now, but I'll show you another bit where I'm actually fighting in the air. Like I said, they're pirate battles, so here we go. Pirate fights. Yarr. She's got like a multi-slash attack. Not sure if I've mentioned this, if you press like the number 3 key or number 2 key, like in successive order, just keep pressing it, hammering it, you'll do like a combo attack, auto combo, and that's when it starts going for the cooldown. It's imperative that you know which keys are your combos and everything, so that it will be easier for you to attack enemies pretty quick. Just chain up a string of attacks, even keep them up in the air, like juggle them. So far, like the Berserk, like there's like 4 classes. This one on the Guardian, like I mentioned before, her abilities. There's also a Berserker that actually does like heavy attacks, more slow swings, but very strong, and it's the tank of the group. Got the Priestess and the Mage, Spellcasters, range attack, and the Assassin, like specializes in jumping around and juggling enemies. I mean, the Guardian has combos of her own, but the Thief, the Assassin, will actually have more priorities and more opportunities to follow up from there, so it makes for a stylish combat. Here I'm fighting what probably is the Pirate King, a big fat troll person guy. Easy enough. Just have to buff myself. Oh, I also got this chain attack, like just pulls anyone really close up to me, so that I can just go for the kill. Like I said before, bosses do have telegraphed attacks, so it's always better to move out of the way, otherwise you just get knocked down and get slotted. I'm using a high powered character, so it's not so bad. I really should take care of that pirate. He's really annoying me, but we'll see. I'll just power through and see how it goes. Swing better. And we're already done. Now let's show off a bit of mounted combat after I'm done with this Buccaneer right here. Taking more swings. Yeah, no match for the power of good. Alright, on to some mounted combat action. Alright, here's the real meat of Icarus Online. Just a lot of dragon fights here and there. I fly around normally, just like with the WASD controls here and there, and I just use the mouse click to actually throw fire and do like the special attacks here and there. Unlike the land combat, you actually don't target enemies here, so it's basically you just attack what's in front of you. Pretty easy stuff, standard. It's kind of like a sort of Panzer Dragoonish, except not on rails, just like you have free form control over your dragon. And here I'm fighting another big ass dragon, so it's pretty epic combat right here. So of course, the developer did say that there's going to be more of this kind of combat happening soon, like later on in the game. It's just a sneak taste of what's to come. I'm not too sure about like the landed combat for mounts on the ground, but for flying creatures, yeah, it actually looks pretty impressive. Like, gives you the sense of scale and everything, like you're actually partaking in this big epic battle, big fights here and there. And sometimes that's all you need from certain MMOs. Like, as long as doesn't matter if like the combat is not that original, as long as they do everything all like refine everything, it's good and you know it's easy to control. Familiar, like it adds a sense of familiarity with the numbered keys and everything, but at the same time just adds in something new, like flying a dragon and killing other big ass dragons or big manta rays or whatnot. So thanks for watching this little playthrough of Icarus Online. Check out more stuff from GameSpot Asia.com.